Breeding Mouse's review, basically, she essentially said that, you know, the ship is a damage sponge. If you play her right, she will absorb an incredible amount of punishment, but you're going to break your back to do 70,000 damage, even when you're top tier. And I was like, I don't want to hear that, right? Because this is something that I think wargaming forgets sometimes. Like, the fun of the game is in slapping other ships around, like doing damage. If your ship cannot effectively do damage, it's not enjoyable to play. Doesn't matter how pretty she looks, doesn't matter how well she handles, doesn't matter how much historical love you have for the ship. If the ship cannot deal damage, it is not enjoyable to play. We seem to keep tripping over that lately in World of Warships, right? I have had the most miserable experience of my life playing Vittorio Veneto the past week, right? Not only can I not buy a win, part of the reason I can't buy a win is because the ship cannot meaningfully contribute to a win. Right? And that's something else that I just am baffled at. Now, this is really good matchmaking, and hilariously, this is really good map. This is a really good map for this ship because it's a smaller map. Alright, supposedly the AP is good, which for a Monarch is unusual. So we'll load the AP and see what happens. I got a KG-5 on the right, a Scharnhorst on the left. I'm in the middle with an Agincourt and an Ismail. Let's go play the flank with the obligatory Exploding Omaha. So Night Owl, I agree with you. And I'm not sure they've forgotten. I don't think forgotten is the right word, right? Because at the end of the day, as much distaste as I have for the American battleship branch split that they did a while ago, those ships slap cruisers around just fine, right? Now, some of the premium releases that have come out lately, maybe. And we're going to try Constellation tonight. Constellation should be an amazing cruiser hunter. Like, that's literally what the ship is designed to do. If it can't effectively hunt cruisers, it has no raison d'etre, right? Like, it's just, it doesn't have a purpose to be in the game. Because a Constellation is not going to go toe-to-toe with a battleship and win often. All right. Oh, Striker's and Dookie York on their team. I see what he was talking about. All right. I agree, Night Owl. But my point is simply that if she can't do that for some reason, then we're going to have issues. Spotter airborne. Nice dispersion. Let's see if I got the lead right. I'm not convinced I got the lead right. I overled him. These shells are quicker than I thought. I'm used to Monarch shells. These shells have a little more velocity. That's interesting. Boggsy had the most hilarious game in Constellation. I laughed my butt off, and I clipped it. Hang on a minute. I want to get this salvo. He was playing Constellation, and he's on Tears of the Desert. He's in this gunfight with an Estuary. Overpens. That feels terrible. And he uses the torpedoes, and he's like, I would love it if I could torpedo this Estuary. And damned if he didn't actually pull it off. And when he torpedoes the Estuary, he does this little dance and sings this little song, America, America. You know, it was hilarious. It was so funny. I clipped it. Several other people clipped it. It was a great moment. The song was awesome, Speedy. The song was awesome. All right, so this guy's about to die. I'm not going to waste any more salvos on him. What is this Ismail doing? There it is. Classic's got a clip. That works. I don't care whose clip it is. It's a clip. All right, we're going to try the HE. They're not going to show me much of an angle here, and I have not got the lead figured out on these guns just yet, apparently. Do I? Now, British HE is supposed to be good, so we'll see if it's any good or not. I'm not. We'll find out. / skeptical. You're not going to get into the bow of an Ismail like that, Sharni. Now, the dispersion on these guns is quite nice. That's not a terrible salvo. It's not British HE, but it's not awful. I made him burn his damage control. Scharnhorst says hello. Our Scharnhorst got his face melted off. Well, we're already down a ship. That didn't take very long. I have not managed to accomplish a whole lot in my big, fat, slow, lumbering British POS. Part of my problem is I still don't feel like I've got the lead figured out on these guns yet. It's not a one. So get this, guys. Look at that. Some games I'll have 3 pins for 3K. That was 1 pen for 7K. Go figure that one out. Ismail basically gets himself wiped out. Oh, I'm going to take one of these stupid Mahan torps. No, okay, I'm not. Go away, Striker. Why you bully me?
Say hello to my little
You know what?
friend.
We may be mocking these dudes, but I love that Fubuki's name. His name is If You're Dead, Shut Up. I wholeheartedly approve of this sentiment. I don't think I can Citadel Striker. Let's find out. Man, look at the dispersion on these guns is pretty solid. I can thump him, though, but I can't Citadel him. Hang on a minute. I got a stern turret for a reason. Oh, go away, Striker. I'm busy. This team is absolutely going to throw away this whole bloody game. Yeah. Totally a thing that's going to happen.
Crumbled like a shit cookie.
I basically have to go up here and accept a ram with Striker now. Which just irritates the bejesus out of me. What? How did I double Citadel him at that angle? Does Duke have some kind of weakness in her forward armor that I don't know of? What is that? How does that happen? What the hell just happened? I had better... Are you serious, Striker? Okay, I'm gonna take your word for it, buddy. I think I'm about to ground myself, Notzer style here. Let's see if I can avoid doing that. Well, we're gonna slow down. I've got good cover from the Colorado, but I'm showing the Koenig junkie angle. Let's pop one of my fancy heals. And then we're going to get up here where the rest of the team is. So I can get some support. Okay, I'll take your word, Striker. I don't remember that, but I don't remember the review that well, so you're probably right. Why do I feel like I can beat this Koenig? I feel like I can beat the Koenig. Let's go find out. He put his fires out. He put his fires out, so what we're going to do is I'm going to give him one more salvo of HE, then we'll swap to the AP. Let's see if I can get a double fire on the guy. Okay, so he's burning. So yeah, I got a double fire. He repaired it, and then somebody else got him to light. It looks like our Loneheart got him to light. Now I need to try and aim for the stern. See if I can get some fires on the rear superstructure and the stern of the ship. Like that. Okay. So now he's on triple, and I've got a great shot for my AP, which is loading. I don't know. Sorry about that, Black. Not sure what that's up. I don't want to let this guy live. I need him to die. Need you to die, please. You didn't die. You were supposed to die. It's okay. You burned down. I'll take it. All right. Well, just like that, we go back to a ship lead. Now, I outspot the Colorado, so that's going to give me the opportunity to maneuver a little bit. I'd love to get up here and wipe out this carrier. I'm wondering, yeah, I'm still not figuring out how I citadeled him at that angle. I just don't feel like that should have been a thing. All right, I'm not going to give him the shot he so desperately craves until I have no choice. Is he turning in? Is he giving me... Oh, he's giving me a better angle. He's giving me a better angle. He's getting his guns turned. Yeah, he's turning his guns. All right, now you can have all the barrels, sir.
Hail to the king, baby.
Huh. Huh. I was not expecting much out of this ship, ladies and gentlemen. But, she's surprising me so far. She's surprising me so far. Quite a bit, actually. Oh. Oh, hi. Oh, honey. Now, the Fubu is the one I got to look out for. Because that guy is for sure out here looking for me. He's finally turning his engines on. I got to lead him a little bit. There he is. Okay, good. He's still way back there. Perfect. I'm not saying that word. I'm not saying that word yet. I believe that I'll be able to chase down the carrier, but I am not saying that word yet. Well, I hit him. Just wasn't a great hit. I think so. Striker, the only thing I could have possibly hit in that clip was your forward citadel. But I can't figure out how the hell I did it at that angle. I'm trying to remember. There's so many ships in the game, I can't possibly keep everybody's armor geometry in my head. We'll look in between games, but I remember KG5 having an odd forward citadel or like a forward bulkhead out there somewhere that sticks in my brain like that's a problem. But I don't think I've ever hit it until that shot, and that's why it feels really odd to me. I think this guy's faster than I am. That's the other problem I'm going to run into. I can't spot him, and he's faster than I am. Classic, I don't think that's a theory. I think that's just fact. I think that's just a fact.
A crowbar would come in.
All right, Fubu's around the island now. He'll be trying to tort me. So I'm gonna wait for him to get all his Oh, okay. He's gonna show himself. I think I just got gifted a Kraken, maybe?
Hail to the king, baby.
Never look a gift horse in the mouth, I guess? That feels weird. Why did that happen? Oh, he stopped again.
Spotter airborne.
So her mid-range AA is pretty solid. Like I'm chewing up these Visor planes, whatever they're like. They're dying. They're just melting. What's the stealth on a Visor? How the hell you say it? I don't care. What's the stealth on this guy? What's a full stealth rig? He still hasn't turned his engines on. Oh, look at that. Oh, yeah. No problem. No problem. This ship just keeps racking up the ribbons, don't she? This is ridiculous. You can't escape me on the surface now, sir. We're both inside each other's base detection radius. That will not be a thing that occurs. Oh, yeah! Oh, shut up, Spicy. Shut up. Stop ruining my fun. Huh. Huh. I mean, guys, you know, I don't see anything wrong with Yukon at all. I don't see a problem. Ship seems okay to me. What the hell? What did I just witness? Selba, thank you for the resub. I appreciate that. What in the hell did I just witness? Wow. Wow. So, and yes, thank you, Classic. Guys, we're gonna go back to port in a minute. I'm gonna have Classic close up this giveaway, this early bird giveaway. So make sure you're entered. We got a whole bunch of camos going up. Okay. So I mean, more data is required, obviously. The AP on Yukon is far more comfortable and obviously punchy than I'm used to out of British battleships, even KG-5. And I like KG-5, right? I think KG-5 is a perfectly serviceable mid-tier battleship. She's not best, but she's not the worst either. Yukon, I think, like, this matchmaking, and I said at the start of the match, right? This match on, like, this match and this matchmaking and this map, I don't think you could set it up any better, right? This is a ship. She has garbage range, right? Her range is terrible. So when you get a 42 by 42 map, get to that, SAT. When you're top tier on a 42 by 42 map, right? When you get dumped into Haven or Estuary and you're top tier, you're gonna feel okay. The struggle is gonna come when you're dumped into the Atlantic or Sea of Fortune and you're bottom tier, and now you have cruiser range. You have significantly better than cruiser survivability. Your guns have some punch, but only against certain things. Quite a number of Tier 8 cruisers outrange your Striker. Quite a number of Tier 7 cruisers outrange this ship. Algerie outranges this ship by over 2 kilometers, or almost right at 2 kilometers, right? So, I mean, the book isn't closed. That's game number 1. But that's a ship that I feel like, in randoms, she's maybe not going to feel all that awesome. But, like, if you were to take that... Let's assume for a minute that you were working on Bronze League Ranked, and you were playing you were looking for a Tier 7 battleship to play in Bronze League Ranked. That's not bad. That's not bad, right? I don't know that I would just elite for her, but if you wanted to play this ship in a format where you knew she wasn't going to be up-tiered, there's something to like there, I think. I'm going to go look at KG-5's armor scheme real quick. SAT, look, we can have this conversation all day, right? My point is simply that you could do a lot worse, okay? I've put 20k through the deck and the bow of a sign-up with a Caracciolo, okay? Was it an amazing salvo with really good dispersion? Yes. But sign-up is not unbeatable. And she comes with her own she comes with a different set of baggage, but she still comes with baggage, right? Now, what the hell happened to poor Striker? All right, let's look at this for a minute. I was aiming right about here, right under your anchor windlasses, basically. The only thing I can think of is that those shells caught this thwart ship. Yeah, I don't think they hit this belt, but I must have punched them through this gap here, right? At the right angle, there's a gap where I can sneak them around that armor plate and punch him into the citadel. That's all I can think of. Yeah, that's all I can think of, Striker. I should not have been able to citadel you from that range at that angle unless I hit it just right. That's all I can think of. I mean, you saw my face. I couldn't believe I'd citadeled you. Not once, but twice? What? Bizarre. Tio, look, my degree's in marine engineering. If you don't know the nomenclature, they run you out of the degree program.